Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and it is time for a brand new season in my College Football 25 Kentucky Dynasty series. It's time for year 5. The year is 2028, and this Kentucky Wildcats team is coming off a national championship victory. So, going into year 5, we are sitting as the #1 team in the top 25 pre-rankings. So today, we have a week 1 matchup in Lexington, Kentucky versus Toledo. Now, if you remember in year 2, we faced off against Toledo. They almost beat us. They almost came back and beat us. So this is not going to be an easy game. And in the last episode, I did the entire offseason. We looked at the new recruiting class, the different development traits, set our depth chart, and did the prospect recruiting. So today, we're going to take a look at the top 25 and then dive into the matchup preview, then of course into the game. So just like always, I have timestamps for you all in the video description, and also at the bottom right of the screen, you can see the specific game start timestamp if you want to go ahead and jump ahead. And if y'all get some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more. And you can check the full playlist in the description, along with all my other career mode series as well. Have tons of sports game content and more coming here soon. Now, I do want to point out that this season, year 5, is probably going to run all the way to the new game's launch in July. So I cannot wait for College Football 26. I will be starting College Football 26 straight on Heisman instead of All-American in the first season. So now, the big change this year is the new sliders. So I upped the sliders. If you watched the offseason episode, you saw that. So the sliders have been changed. So what I did was I kept interceptions the same. If you watched when I changed the Heisman in year 2, interceptions, the sweet spot for me is around 40. But as you can see, 55 for all of the AI stats besides fumbles, of course. So yes, we're going to see how this plays out against Toledo. This may be way too much. This may be way too much, and we can adjust it as we go. If I do make changes, I will show it to you all, of course, before the game in the episodes. But we're going to see how it goes, giving the AI a little boost. We're still on Heisman difficulty as well. Still on Heisman. You know, our team dominated in the national championship against Oregon. I mean, it wasn't even close. So I thought, you know, let's just try a higher difficulty and see what happens. I'm not a huge fan of upping AI difficulty because Heisman is already crazy at times, but that blowout against Oregon, and we had a lot of blowouts last year. We had close games, don't get me wrong, but I think it's time to change a little bit and give ourselves a little bit more of a challenge. We've already won 4 national championships, right? We've set the bar high, so even if we don't win another one, we're gonna have more of a challenge this year. And yeah, we've already accomplished so much. We've won 3 national championships on Heisman, which is insane. So, not a lot of top stories, actually no top stories this week. And let's just take a look at the preseason top 25. We'll take a look at the team schedule as well, in case you all missed the last episode. But as we take a look at the top 25 here, at least for the media polls, Kentucky #1, Georgia #2, Oregon, Ole Miss, Michigan, Iowa, Pittsburgh, Nebraska, Virginia Tech, Colorado, Alabama, USC, Utah at the 13th spot. Then you got Texas, Miami, Notre Dame, Illinois, NC State, Florida, Oklahoma, North Carolina, Penn State, Tulane, Clemson, and Arizona at the 25 spot. Now, obviously, this is going to change dramatically. Last year, we saw so many upsets. It's going to be interesting to see if we're going to see the same amount of upsets this year. Now, you take a look at our schedule, and although we start out without a tough schedule, it's good to test the new difficulty. Toledo, but don't overlook Toledo. Trust me, they had a great year last year. Kent State, then we have a bye week, and then we start SEC play in Texas. Yeah, look at this. Texas, South Carolina, Florida Atlantic, Vanderbilt, Florida, Tennessee, Auburn, Ole Miss, Georgia, and Louisville. We finish against the #4 preseason team right now, rankings here, Ole Miss, #2 Georgia, and then we face off at Louisville in the Governor's Cup. So yes, although we don't have the hardest strength of schedule at the beginning, the strength of schedule once SEC play starts, besides Florida Atlantic, is pretty insane. So we got to be ready, everybody. Depth chart has been set. Stephen Bullock is still the quarterback. And that is all we have to do before we dive into this matchup preview. So at the end of this episode, you're going to see recruiting just like always, but this is going to be a battle. Do not overlook this Toledo team, everybody. Yes, we're 94 overall, 94 offense, 95 defense. Toledo is 84 overall and 84 across the board. And this Toledo team, when we faced them in year 2, we didn't play them in year 3 or year 4. They looked like a national championship winning team in that second half. It looked like they had Peyton Manning at quarterback. So do not overlook Toledo. And our impact player right here is Trayvon Drayton. Trayvon Drayton has a chance to win Heisman this year. We also got a young transfer, not a young transfer, a senior transfer, Dunbar. And Dunbar is 90 overall. Drayton is 90 overall. So yes, we have 2 players who could potentially win a Heisman, and we will be mixing in and out running backs quite a bit because Trayvon Drayton, as you all know, does not have the best stamina or toughness. His wear and tear is a big reason why he didn't win Heisman last year. We're going for a Heisman winner this year, everybody. We have a lot of young talent in. Tim Brooks, the defensive tackle last year, he's an end, but he's playing defensive tackle in the playoffs last year. It worked out perfect. He's back at defensive tackle this year. He's going to be a superstar. We got Matthew Hornback at end. We got Elijah Scholar, the young talent who's a redshirt freshman. Finally gets to play. He's going to take offensive lineman to school, everybody. He's finally in. Now, I know our biggest recruit, Lee Brock, unfortunate position change happened. He lost his platinum quick jump. I made a mistake, and I forgot that if you change their position sometimes, bad things happen. So we won't have Lee Brock till next year. He's going to be redshirted, and he'll probably get that quick jump back. But nothing we can do about it. Same thing happened to Matthew Horn, if you remember. I did the same thing. But let's play some football, everybody. Week 1, year 5. 5 seasons already. Thank you all so much for all the support, keeping this series going. It means so much to me, everybody. What should we wear here for this first game? How about we go all black? We've been wearing all blue so much. Why don't we change it up against Toledo here? Let's go all black here. And is this the default chrome helmet? It is. That's perfect. That's what we're wearing. Now, what is Toledo wearing here? Let's actually change them to gold pants just to add a little more contrast. That's perfect right there. Make sure the playbook is set. Playbook is set. Let's play some high-level football, everybody. Get your 1-times ready. Brand new season, week 1. Let's dominate in Lexington today.
Welcome to Lexington, where the sun shines bright literally and figuratively on their old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Toledo Rocket, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Kentucky Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
That never gets old. We are UK. Come on, YouTube.
And the Wildcats have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season.
I tell you, it's going to be rocking today, everybody. Lexington's going to be wild.
Better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25.
4 national championships in a row.
We'll have the first possession of the game. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
Who's going to step up? We lost a lot on defense.
So
who is going to step up?
A tight end, and there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter. But over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
From the gun, the running back has it. Smashes through.
Okay, that's not the best start, but historically we don't do great on first drive. So we got the 5-star bust from year 1, Storm Livings, who's 90 overall now. He's not a bust, I can tell you that.
Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And they'll bring
you can tell we already missed Godfrey. Okay, settle down, team.
Going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The inside handoff.
Good job.
One-step wrap,
That's
two-step
Tim Rooks right
squeeze.
there,
This
everybody.
junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And
Didn't
Lexington,
get much on
Kentucky
first down
hero
and
Kyle
second and
Kendricks
9.
as well, right here in the middle.
They'll run it from the gun.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He works so hard this
What's with the
past
hurry
offseason
up
to
here,
put himself
Toledo?
in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
Looking for a man. It's Osborne. Gets it out quickly.
Good play. Come on.
Didn't pick up a lot
Who's
there.
going to step
Moving
up on the
forward,
line? I mean, they're doing a good job getting
completion on the last play. Still some work to
through.
do on
We
second
need
down.
Scholar to take him to school. And Matthew Horn. We lost senior Brian Robinson.
Now the play fake.
Oh, no.
Pressure coming.
Yes!
And the
Is that
quarterback
Rooks?
runs
It's
out of
Rooks!
time, and down he goes at the
Picking
38.
up right where he left off in
And
the
that's what you're
playoffs
trying
last
to
year.
do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this.
That's how you
for the
play
rest of this
football.
game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
That's a great play by the quarterback there.
Finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
They're just trying to get us rattled.
This
We're the
crowd knows they
17th
have
toughest place to
bring it
play
in
now.
big moments, and one of those has arrived. They go to the ground. And he's almost to that first down.
Yeah,
marker
Toledo
there.
looks like
Seems
the
a
best
little
team in the
bit
league.
short. They might
This
wanna
looks
bring out
familiar.
the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll take it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Toledo. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job.
He's not one of the
getting
fastest
after him
players in
because
the
they know they're
entire
gonna see
country.
QB run a lot today.
He's fast. Not one of the fastest in the entire country, though. Dan Honeycutt's on the other side, but we've done this multiple times. We did this last year first drive. Like, we allow touchdowns a lot first drive. We have a new defense. You
They'll
know,
try to add another
we
to
just
their
have to
lead.
get it together. You better believe Jerry, the assistant defensive coordinator, is going to have a
And
long
the extra
talk
point makes it
with the
7-0.
secondary after that. That was
So an
embarrassing.
82-yard drive there.
Yes, we lost the
And he
senior.
got into the house from the sixth
Terry
to
on
finish
Nichols
it.
did not even get drafted, believe it or not. Like 8
About to
interceptions
kick it
on the
off
year.
After punching it in for the touchdown.
We lost a lot. We still have a lot of talent. Y'all saw the roster in the offseason episode. Our
From
roster's
inside
insane.
His own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for
Good
more
run.
running room, but none to be
Okay.
found as he stopped at the 23.
Let's get
So
the
Kentucky
let's get
Wildcats
the
offense
two-headed
has the ball
monster.
for the
That's what they're
first
going to call
time.
us this year.
And it won't be
Drayton
easy
and
to throw
Dunbar.
the ball
And
down
really
the field
3 with
today,
Tremaine
David,
Stack
because
as well.
Both of these teams have lockdown corners.
I mean, these guys shut down half of the field. Playmaking cornerbacks that really can play man-to-man and lock down the best guys on the other side.
Get up
Yeah,
the
if I'm a
field.
quarterback in this
77.
game, I am taking
One of our
a
best linemen.
calculated risk if I'm thrown towards one of these two dudes because you're just asking to get picked off.
Didn't get much on first down. It's
Ooh, they
second
know
and
what we're
9.
running. Do you see them shift towards it?
They'll toss it to the left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions
Okay.
and dance in the end zone. This dude
Oh,
likes to
Toledo.
put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
Makes his connection.
That's what we do. Come on, that
And
is
he
massive.
was loose and in the
This is
open
gonna be a tough
field
year.
and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Try to get it to the edge. Finds a
Tremaine
little space.
Stack just missed a block.
He
Late
finally
hit.
goes out of bounds after the explosive
That's
play,
not a
but
late
now
hit.
The question is, did the official see something to bring it back?
Yeah, definitely a late hit. Definitely. Just don't ask questions. Just accept
The
it and move
officials
on.
offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take
And
the
they took an
penalty.
injury there. But Tremaine Stack, what is he doing? Why is Wait, hold on. Why is Tremaine Stack in there blocking? Do we have him as like a backup tight end or something, or fullback? Is he number 2? He shouldn't be. He shouldn't be the number 2. No, we need somebody who can block in here, you know? We need a blocker. So here for a fullback, we need to find somebody with the best lead blocking and impact block. That's all we're really looking for. Lead block right there. Okay. Yeah, the blocking tight end is perfect. Jamie Rico, the freshman. Higdon? Higdon's the starting center, though, right? 99 lead blocking? Wait, hold on. Is Higdon our starting center? I think he is, but if not, yeah, that's what I thought. Wait, but Britton's not. Is Britton starting somewhere else? Wait a second. We might have just found the dynamic duo, Chris Stacy and... what was the name? Britton, right? Britton's blocking is going to be off the charts. I don't know what lead blocking is, but we're about to find out. Imagine Chris Stacy and Britton running at you. Now, I don't know. We might go with Jamie Rico. We'll see. Lead block 88. Yeah, we're putting him in. He's not playing center anyways. Why not put him in there? Just like that. Locking in. We don't care about too much speed here. We just want him to run people over.
See what they dial up on 1st and 10.
He's got good enough acceleration.
Running back on the move.
And we have one of the best. We don't have one of the best. We have the best lines in the nation.
He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5.
I'm looking at Dan. Come on, Dan.
He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle.
Guerrero.
Finally pulled down, but not
We
before.
got Guerrero
Moving the
and
chains for
Dan
a first
Honeycutt,
down.
the same class. They're amazing.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part
That's
of this
it.
offense.
That's what we do. Trayvon Drayton's first touchdown. Well, our team's first touchdown, too.
And
That's
they
how
just
we
keep
play.
feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
First time hearing on U of K in Season 5, everybody. Thank you for all the support. That touchdown's for each and every one of you all. Thank you for all the constructive feedback, all the tips along the way, and helping me build this dynasty. You all were a big part of this, or still are a big part of this, and you helped me so much along the way. I appreciate each and every one of you all. Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking. Cheers, everybody. Come on. It's way too hot. You know, I just brewed it,
Ready to try
and I don't know about that right now. I love piping hot coffee, don't get me wrong, but when it kind of burns the mouth right away.
Took only 6 plays, and the scoring play came
7 all.
on the 12-yard run. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
And I just want to point out, if you're not watching the MLB The Show 24 series, and you're watch those final episodes. They might already be live by the time you're watching this. The final season there for the Cincinnati Reds, and those final few episodes, it is one of my favorites.
That was impressive, man.
Check it
Great
out.
blocking up
And the
front
Road to
and
Glory
tough
series as well. Make
physical
sure you watch
run by
those
these
final
ball
episodes.
And
I don't know
now you
when they're
wonder
going to be
how the
live
defense responds.
in relation to
Like,
this.
Are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that run.
And
Yes.
the quarterback bought some time, but not
Kyle
enough.
Kendricks,
Down he goes
300
with the sack.
pounds of pure muscle
That defender
and
is a
speed.
matchup nightmare for
From
any
Lexington,
offensive
Kentucky.
lineman to block. He's got athleticism. He's got length.
I'm gonna
he's
I'm gonna
got
put the blitz on.
flexibility.
No,
He put
no.
it all on display on that sack.
Cover 3 match, show cover 2.
Didn't make
And
it
then I'll
any
put the blitz
easier
on.
on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Dropping back, it's Osborne. Got his man out of the backfield.
We are so much better at the second drive versus the first. So now
They lost yardage.
I'm gonna throw them off.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying
gonna run a
to
cover
dump
2
balls
man.
to my playmaker and make this a manageable
Show
third
cover
down.
2.
Get something positive. But how about the defense?
Not
Just
show
reacting
man.
so
This might be a bad
fast,
idea, but
getting to
here we
the
go.
running back and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. On the move at the 30. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And the Rockets want to pick up the tempo.
He can throw it.
Nobody saw that. Ryan, did you just run away from the quarterback instead of tackling him?
There's no way to stop it. There's
no
way to
comment.
coach a defense up against us. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Off the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side.
I told him to play over top.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap.
Dylan, you are lucky as can be. You better wake up. That's not the play I picked.
On third down, going up top. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
It's all right. Hey, we got this. It's a new team. Norman's a great linebacker. We know that. Let's just play football.
Pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays.
You can tell we missed the seniors.
Gotta be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Missed the seniors.
They'll run play action. Throws to the wide.
That's on me. I bit up on the play action again.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He
Put the blitz on him.
Offense first and goal from the 7.
Play the inside. Got to start putting a spy here soon. Not going to do it right now.
He'll keep it himself.
That's holding. Yep.
Didn't find much running
That's huge.
room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
That's holding all day, every day.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense
I think we got to run a spy, and the spy is going to be Mayo. And I'm going to cover more ground here.
Running back goes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Osborne.
Oh, no.
Flips it out in the flat. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Second and go.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible.
I'm going to put the blitz on them.
Sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dumping the football.
Matthew Horton's got to be a spy. Somebody has to.
Big plays out of it.
It's good the end of the first quarter. I was not ready.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats.
Barry Rue Gamer. Wow. Is he related to head coach Ryan Gamer? Here, the head coach of the Kentucky Wildcats.
Let's see who gets the edge early in the second.
What a career we've had as a head coach, right? This has been insane.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone.
Come on, team.
They'll put the tight end in motion. Hand off from the shot.
Storm Livings. He stormed in there.
So loud it's rattling your
What a spy.
on third and goal.
Storm, do it again. I'm running a double spy.
From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
Why did we add Toledo back on the schedule? Wait, why are we playing Toledo in week 1 again? Can somebody please answer that question for me?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out.
How's your secondary looking? Well, you tell me.
Unlike the days of Tom Osborne, this has not been a blowout today in Lincoln. They're up by 7 over UTEP. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about
I'm hitting
that
him with
one,
the play
Kevin?
action.
We'll be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
I'm looking at Dan Honeycutt.
Snap of the drive from the 25.
Wide open.
quick completion on the out route.
I did not hit secure catch, but clearly Dan said I got to secure this. They're reading the run to perfection.
Nice job, nice success.
I believe in our team. We get.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
Well, how did Chris Stacy's offseason go working with Jerry? It's like, wait, Jerry works with fullbacks now? A little bit. He's a big Chris Stacy fan. But here's how the offseason went, everybody. Watch Chris Stacy, number 87. Watch number 87 here. Let's see if we can change it to him. How do we show the... There it is. I want to be Chris Stacy. Here we go. This is why Chris Stacy was converted as an athletic, agile offensive lineman to our star fullback. Watch him go. 1, 2. Could you imagine? Look at the safety coming up there. Look how small he is. Boom! He got his world rocked upside down. Keep in mind, Chris Stacy he's 300 pounds. He's like 6'5" or 6'6", and he's got like 90 acceleration and like 80 some speed. And then just crushes number 43 too. This kid never stops. He is the superstar on this offense for blocking. I'm gonna take a screenshot here. That's a great first replay of the year though. I love Chris Stacy. Like, this kid was one of our best recruits we got. Like, we didn't think he's going to be a superstar, but, well, we put him in at fullback, and it's just like, you put him in on a power O, good luck.
You commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game.
What was our centers doing there? What was our centers? What was our center doing?
Nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Got his man on the right. Tackled there by the defense.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone
This
coverage.
is when I'm not sure. I think we got to go drive under.
To find that open space in the defense before.
And I'm looking at Tremaine's stack. If they are manned up, and it kind of looks like, this is tough. It could be a cover 0 man, or it could be a cover 3.
From the gun on 3rd down. Blasted as he lets it go. Got it in the middle. It's Sanders.
How's the junior quarterback looking? Well, pretty good.
Take a hit on that one.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was
incredible
play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better
Let's go
way
I form,
than
and let's
converting
do
on 3rd
a
down.
stretch.
Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
That was an
Kentucky
incredible
offense
throw.
Doing work. They're set up with another 1st down. And a good
I was
solid
waiting for
pickup
Chris to
there
make a
before the
block,
defense
and
knocks him down.
he was a little bit delayed. That's fine. We haven't seen Dunbar run the ball yet.
Now they're letting him drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
The give to the back.
That's what we do. Now, we don't want
Really
Drayton
nice
to get
run
some
there.
wear and
Good,
tear. He already has
solid
9
pickup, and they'll
carries.
move the sticks
We
for the
need to
first
probably
down.
take out a running back. So what we're going to do, where's formation subs? I thought it was right here.
They're going to build the offense around.
Oh, there we
This
go.
is just game 1.
So we're going to
but you're
take
gonna get
out,
a lot of big runs from this
in this formation, Drayton, and we're going to put in Dunbar. 92 overall now? What? Drayton's already tired. He already has wear and tear. His
Kentucky
left
back
leg.
at it with a fresh set
Here's
of
Dunbar
downs.
from West Virginia.
The give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Welcome to
And he
Kentucky.
sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
On U of K. That's what we do.
Running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
He's got 89 speed, but 99 acceleration, 99 change of direction, and 99 break tackle. We can't take out Drayton, but I think we're going to play both of them this year quite a bit. That was just great blocking, though. Sanders, the new center that we have at fullback as well, backup fullback. Like, this team is getting the job done in the power O. Number 65 just laid a great block there. Kind of looked like block in the back, but let's not worry about it. It was in the side.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19.
And we have a new punter, and that new punter is kicking off as well.
Bring it out of the end zone.
We actually will not be doing onside punts anymore. They're actually probably going to go more than 30 yards.
Stop him at the 16. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time.
I'm going to blitz them.
The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every
They read the blitz beautiful. That's on me. I was in man, but showing a cover two. That's way too dangerous.
I got to make every third down.
You just can't get over there quick enough.
Down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Quarterback on the keeper. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets...
I'm actually interested. They said one of the fastest players in the country. I got to see how fast he is. I mean, he's fast, don't get me wrong, but fastest players in the country? 86 speed, 92 agility, 88 acceleration. That's pretty good. Look, they've got some great quarterbacks. I tell you, Toledo, ever since they almost beat us, they have turned into a powerhouse. This Toledo team has been amazing. The Toledo Rockets are the real deal in this dynasty. In year 5, they're up to 84 overall. They only lost 2 games last year.
Like this are what
good,
makes
very good coach.
So
I mean, whatever their coach has done and their recruiting, amazing.
Unbelievably athletic quarterbacks all across the country, week in and week out, making plays like this. Guys that are true
good job, Storm.
That can hurt you not only throwing it, but can hurt you running it as well.
And they're hurry up. We just can't keep up.
In the hurry up.
We need Elijah Scholar to get through. He's letting us down right now.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Take him to school, Scholar.
Never had a chance. They
Come on.
knock him down for a loss of 5.
He's got a lot of name, image, likeness deals in Lexington, Kentucky at a lot of different schools. You know?
He'll do it himself.
Take him to school. What a tackle.
Got to the sticks on
That's
third
insane.
Down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1.
Who just made that tackle?
Hands full, guys. They got to play with great eye discipline because they don't know.
That is the tackle of the year. Who just made that tackle, everybody? They called a timeout to go for it, right? If I called a timeout, I didn't mean to. Who just made that tackle? Rhodes! Let's go! Rhodes getting up there, making a big-time secure tackle to barely stop him for the first down. Where's the first down line? I guess it's on the other side, right? Yeah. Yeah, he is short. Look. The first down line is right where the helmet of Rhodes is. That is an incredible tackle. That's how you get up there as a defensive back and make a hit. They're going to punt. Did I call a timeout? No, I know I did. Or was it an injury timeout?
Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter.
Imagine, I hope our punter can punt that far. What a punt. Come on, Dan.
He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Dan Honeycutt! 99 speed, 99 change of direction. The first punt return of 2028.
The whole thought process is just get the ball back, and what will we do on offense?
That is the best spin move I've ever done.
Takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball reached. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution on that punt return.
That was absolutely disgusting. I mean, Toledo is shocked right now. They shouldn't be shocked. This is the fastest player in college football, everybody. 99 speed, 99 acceleration, 99 change of direction. Good luck. What do you get when you get a player like that? Well, you get a play like this. Dan Honeycutt, this does not look open whatsoever. Watch this spin. The best spin I've ever done. Just spun out 3 people. 3 people were just spun out there. And then just great blocking on the right and up the field. Stepped in and then stepped out. You just can't catch him. Toledo does not have the speed to catch Dan Honeycutt. A great cut out there to avoid the tackle. And there's no way number 52 was going to catch Dan Honeycutt. Look, he tried. And that's a big-time touchdown. Look at the fans going wild. One more time. We're going to watch it in real speed. This is the best play probably in this dynasty so far, everybody. Like, what? That was nuts. I've come a long way, everybody, with spin moves. Usually, I just spin the wrong direction out of bounds. That was absolutely unreal. That is the play of the year. Dan Honeycutt's third, I think, punt return. First of the year on our first punt. Or on our first punt return. That is absolutely insane, everybody. Do you want to win? Or do you want to lose? Dan Honeycutt said, well, I want to win. And he took it to the house. This spin, I just got to see it one more time. You're like, I'm sure one more time. That is the most beautiful spin I've ever done. Do you all remember Dante Hall for the Kansas City Chiefs? His nickname was Joystick because he basically would run around and spin, and they would call him Joystick like a video game, right? So this reminds me of a Dante Hall punt return and kick return for the Chiefs back in the day. And Dante Hall would do this. He'd run around and like run back and then do wild spins exactly like that. And that's what that reminded me of. Maybe Dan Honeycutt was inspired by Dante Hall. That was nuts. Absolutely insane. Thank you all for the one times. Can you all believe it? That is incredible.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point.
Generational talent, we knew it. Sophomore now. I mean,
so his big play capability was
returner of the year? Yeah, I think so.
And that one is he took that punt back for the touchdown.
That was set up by Rhodes' tackle. Rhodes had that tackle that set up that punt return. 4th and 1.
He thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops
cover
at the
4.
14. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the
play over top.
They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first
good play. Rooks is just so fast. Should I start playing as Rooks on the line? No, he's way better than I am.
Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
I hesitated. I'm hesitating stopping the run today. I don't know why. I'm running man. Running a spy. I'm glad, actually. What do y'all think about a blitz?
And we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half.
What do y'all think about a blitz? Anybody opposed? I'm doing it.
Better find the air. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Osborne. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Rooks, you absolute legend. I mean,
trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got.
He just broke a double team to make that play. He had a wide open receiver too. And Rooks just broke a double team to disrupt that play. Come on, Dan. Let's get another one. I tried to spin again.
Well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line.
It was too good to be true, right? I want to give Dunbar another shot here. Give Drayton more rest.
What was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive too on that touchdown. Everybody on
that
the
almost
same
was a
page.
touchdown.
These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Well, I see the time. Don't you all worry. I know you all are yelling at the screen. Thank you for that.
Be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Try to hit the running back.
He was hit just as he
Run
was
it.
releasing
We got
the
time.
pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
We have 2 timeouts too. I did call a timeout
earlier.
Accidentally. Let's go, Drayton. I think what I'm going to start doing is every other play, switch. That way Drayton gets time to rest.
You run these plays, you need a first down, you run these plays, you rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they
got time.
New set of downs when you need them.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride.
We got time, don't you worry.
Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
That's perfection.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Now, one thing I want to point out, our quarterback coach, Jerry, spent a lot of time in the offseason on Stephen Bullock's accuracy and also focusing on poise in the pocket. So it's paid off right now so far. He's just got to keep it up.
Wide receiver shows motion. They'll throw it on first down. He's going for a big play downfield.
He catches. Come on! Generational talent, everybody.
This offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got
Guerrero combined with Dan Honeycutt. Unstoppable.
Like that, now the defense is
we got him for that 50-50 perk and sure hands perk. That's why we got him. Oh, Brian.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Some things never change. Now I see some things never change. Now, our power back is actually Dunbar, but don't we trust the superstar running back, Drayton?
Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal.
I think so.
Trying to pound it in.
Yes!
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Stephen Bullock ran that drive to perfection.
With some momentum.
It's all part of the plan, not watching the clock at the end there, everybody.
Defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Hey, we know we're the better team, but Toledo has played a great football game, and we know what we have to do to win. We got to play perfect, and that's what we're doing on the offensive side right now. Defensive side, we've been really stepping it up. We have to continue to put pressure on Osborne. Osborne has been he's done a great job at quarterback. He's ran the ball well, but you put pressure on him, he starts to scramble early. You might be able to force a fumble too.
70-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
I love this game. So awesome. Sports game of the year last year, and probably going to be sports game of the year this year too.
Nice job by the kickoff team.
We'll see.
Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Rockets offense is back on the field.
18 seconds left. Play over top. Give them cushion. I think they're going to run it, but
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
Let's go. Storm Livings. He's looking good out there. That's game. That's halftime.
Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
I'll see you in the second half.
The second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Lexington. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. We are UK. Oh, you all probably did it with me. Big Blue Nation is fired up. We're up 28-14. It was looking like we could have lost, and we still could lose. I mean, Toledo is known for great second halves.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes.
We don't talk about week 1 of year 2, remember?
Kentucky has it back in the big,
even though I mention it every day.
If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
Close.
And you just know the offensive line.
I thought he had just a little bit more speed there. Let's put Dunbar in.
Continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
I like dagger smash. This should be to Guerrero. Oh, it's to Sands this year. I love that. That's even better. Dukins might be open.
Get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Gonna take a shot.
I think that's the awareness of Stephen Bullock now. I was trying to put that on right out in front of him. It would have been picked off for a touchdown. Stephen Bullock said, no, I'm throwing this away. When you have a higher awareness quarterback, they do make decisions like that. So he's gotten a lot better. That would have been a pick based on my input. So thank you, Stephen. New punter, look at that distance. That's a freshman.
And the coverage team
We can
able
kick
to
more than
wrestle
30
him
yards
down.
on a punt now.
Guys, let's
You
see
all
what
have been
Toledo
telling me to
can
go
get
after a
done on
punter and
offense
kicker
this
for
time.
these first 4 years. I always forgot. And we did go after a kicker. We didn't get a good one. We need to go after an elite level kicker. You all are right.
Looking for a productive play on first down.
Take him to school, Schooler.
To the air, it's Osborne. Quarterback doing what he
Tim
does
Brooks,
best. He can
number
move.
2.
And they got him for the sack.
Hit him with the
All right,
gritty,
this offense
right? I
needs to
couldn't
come
tell.
up
Is
with
that the
a
gritty?
solution for this defensive end because he is a problem.
This is a defensive
They have
end
gotta
who
find a
filled
way to
in
help
for an
out the
injury
offensive
last year.
tackle.
Dominated in
Prevent
the
this guy from getting to the
postseason.
quarterback.
He is insane.
They'll try to
You
keep
put him in
that
at
sack
tackle.
from wrecking
He's the
this
best
drive here
tackle
on
in the
2nd and
world.
15.
He's going to win Heisman.
From the gun, the ground game.
Matthew Horn just
And
got all the way
defense
over there
holds
in a
firm.
second.
No pickup at all
The
on that
talent
play.
we found in the
Great
recruits.
job by the defense.
That's the most special part about this series, right? Is seeing the talent grow. You all have seen it all. It's what I like about my long-form Dynasty series. You got to see all the recruiting. You got to see everything. And it's much more rewarding when you see it all. And we get to see these players get out in the field for their first chance and dominate.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he
Can I
starts
get there?
moving around. He gets the job
I mean,
done,
do we run a
picking up the
spy?
first down, then
I
getting
don't
down.
know. We're doing a pretty
And
good
the
job
Rockets
rushing
want to
forward.
crank the tempo.
I think
And
we
you're
just
seeing
we
here the
accept some runs.
difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right
Well,
away, you allow him to get outside the pocket,
tried
he
to
is
strip
going
it.
to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Come on, Livings. Make a play.
Out of the gun, the inside give.
That
And a
works
good,
too.
Solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Kept it
We've
on the
still got a
ground
lot
on
of
first
talent. We
down,
lost
now back to
Godfrey,
the
but
line.
Norman and Livings are really good. Norman's our coverage outside linebacker.
From the gun, they'll try the middle.
That's a good play.
And
That's a
he's
really
brought
good
down
play.
After a nice game. It is getting
Toledo
loud
can
as this
move the
crowd
ball
tries
so
to
well.
help its defense.
Running a spy. Norman, show us why you're like
They'll run it
Godfrey.
from the gun. Spins away. And he rolls
Who is
it
number
out.
87? 2 runs in a
Touchdown,
row.
Toledo. Gotta start cutting into
He
this
looks
lead somewhere.
tiny.
Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side.
Where did
Still
he
got more
come
work to
from?
do,
Kevin
but step one
Carmillo? A freshman? He just made this 95 overall defense look like we've never tackled before. That is
PAT unit
That
on the
is
field.
what Madden needs to be right there. And I've said this a lot in this series. Madden needs to adopt everything that this game has in the physics system. Like this, in this game, you see so many realistic animations. You don't get locked in animations. Like he got touched here, right? Touched, and he got tripped up, but he's able to recover with his hand and get up and go and fight for the end zone. That in Madden, this first tackle would have been like an animation. It would have been like a weird, it's hard to explain, but it'd been like an animation that would have really thrown off. And number 13 would have been locked into a tackle animation, even though he overshot it, and the tackle would have been made. Like, as crazy as this sounds, I just want Madden to become a reskin of this game with the way it plays, you know? Like, imagine Madden with this gameplay. Like, it would be fantastic. It would be an absolute dream for me. Like, this gameplay is fantastic in College Football 25. It is the best football game, in my opinion, ever. And if we can get these same gameplay changes in Madden, like Madden was better this year than the year before, but it's still, you still get locked into some weird animations, and at times just the physics and stuff just doesn't feel right. In this game, it just feels right. It feels fantastic. Is it a little fast at times? Yeah, it is a little fast at times, but it's just awesome.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they
28-21.
get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys.
We
Let's
knew it was
take
going to be a
look at
game.
what's
Like,
going
you
on.
don't overlook Toledo.
Miami Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ohio. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
That's good. That's a great play by number 14. I still like the play call, but
cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan.
Let's go strong flood.
This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense.
I'm looking at the running back,
Those
actually.
guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run
Let's
game.
go, Stack.
Nice job
Stack is a
sticking
great
his face
receiving
in there,
back. He's our
setting
best
the edge,
receiving back.
making the tackle.
Smash return.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do
Oh,
they have to
Sands,
worry about
99
this guy
speed
running
should be
the
wide
football,
open.
They've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too.
Yep.
He is a versatile back.
And this junior loves
Not a
to
jet
show
sweep.
off
Who's our
that big
jet
arm.
sweep to this
The
year?
Wildcats
99
with the
speed. No,
first
I think
and
he's
10.
98 speed. Dan Honeycutt is 99.
Here comes the jet sweep. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, look out.
I
there
think
he
that's
goes.
the best
And he will finally
read
go
that
on
I've
a
had
build
at
down
running
for
back. And I've had some
another
good
big
reads.
gain, and
Usually
they
I
are
take that out. I
absolutely
read it up
gashing them with
and then
this
cut it
running
back
game.
out. I feel like a lot of you all would be fired up about that run. Like, I feel like I made a really good decision there. I've come a long way. Definitely not
And
perfect.
the Wildcats have their offense in high gear.
This is so good. This year's going to be awesome.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They
Drayton's
make
gonna
the
be out
stop,
for a
give
while
him
after that
3
hit.
yards on the carry, ball's at the 24.
You know, it's so important.
He's on
for
pace to win the
offenses
Heisman
to
anyways,
wanna
but
keep
so is
third
Tim
downs
Brooks.
manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
The give to the left side. They get
Good
him
run,
on the ground,
Dunbar.
but it's a first down.
This offense all game long has been running really well.
And then I'm going to
impressed
go
by
back
how
to the
well
power
they're
O,
running
run a
the
sweep
football.
right.
They've got some dynamic
Back to
players
Drayton.
coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh, and they're hurting this defense.
Good pickup on that.
Shoulda
play.
cut
It'll
up
bring
quicker.
Second and 4.
The best offenses are the ones that can run the football in the red
I
zone.
like a
when
quick
the
slant.
defense
Is this
knows it's
Honeycutt?
coming.
It
It's
is
hard to throw the
Honeycutt.
ball down in this area of the field. They go with the toss play and they pick up a big gain.
Not open.
Pocket starts to collapse. He was
That
able to
speed
squirt
by number
free and pick
69
up
there
a
was
few
insane.
and avoid a negative play there.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away.
Stephen
but you saw
Bullock
the
is really
coverage in the
fast.
back
Our
end.
running back
No
is
one
hurt.
for the
Look,
quarterback to throw the
not
football.
hurt, but wear and
Didn't
tear
get the
already.
sack, obviously, you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
They'd love to pick up this
I
third
think
down
this is
and
going
get
to
a
work
fresh
to either
set with first and
Guerrero
goal.
or Honeycutt.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short.
That's wide open. Guerrero!
Into the end
Come
zone.
on.
Touchdown, Kentucky. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
They're just
Man, it
having
makes it
fun.
easy, doesn't it?
Like,
You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
that's been the best part about this series. And I already said that, but to actually see these players grow, like we saw them, we recruited them, and then we saw them play for the first time in year 4. We recruited them in year 3. We knew they were generational talent. We saw them play for the first time as freshmen in year 4, and they had some good moments, but we knew it was only a matter of time before they both dominate. And look at them out here, their sophomore season, playing at a high level in week 1.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
And look at the other generational talent, Stephen
The kick
Bullock.
is up and good,
Like-
and put one more on the lead.
He was in, we got him in year 2, his first year is year 3, right? And
They
just,
close the deal
he's amazing.
with a 7-yarder for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
We've got so much talent. Our new kicker right there, our new punter can send it. It's a freshman. Like, where have you been?
Here comes the offense.
Well,
Now
Ryan,
we'll get a chance
you
to
said
see if
kickers
they can
don't matter
answer
the
that
first 4
last
years.
score,
We heard
trailing
you
by
say that.
14,
That's what you were
Jesse.
saying.
Yeah, and at this point
They
in the
do
game, I feel
matter.
like offensively, you should go back to what's been working
100%
for
they
you in
matter
this
a
game.
lot,
Don't be
but
afraid to dial up plays.
Kendricks, but I usually say they don't matter until later, but I always forget to go back to them. So
And that is your
that's on me.
The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright.
We have to give a lot of credit to Toledo. Like, yes, we're up 35-21. They played well above their 85 overall today. We're a 94 overall team with a 95 defense. They put up 21 points on us.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position.
Some people might call that a loss on defense.
The Rockets want to move quickly.
I'm serious.
To the air, it's Osborne. Unloads it left.
It's not over yet.
They make the tackle, but not before he
I
finishes
forgot
off
that
this
Toledo
drive.
is Toledo,
Here is where
and
they
in the
make
fourth
play.
quarter they scored like 4
Guys, that's the end
touchdowns
of the quarter,
in
and
year 2.
Kentucky has the lead.
Look
They
at
built
their
a comfortable
yards.
lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here.
We have great yards too, but wake up,
Just
defense.
about
I
ready
mean,
to go in the fourth, and we'll
okay.
see if any drama can be mustered.
Watch what we're gonna do. Blitz.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period.
Middle linebacker's gonna be a spy. I know this is crazy, but
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
that is a
They pick
great
up
run.
half
He was
of it.
just
It'll be
dancing and
2nd and
somehow
5.
got 5 yards.
Stuck with
Let's
a
man
running
up now.
game on first down. Now here they
Play
come
over
again.
top. Always play over top unless you want to get beat deep on Heisman, because they will beat you deep. You all taught me that, actually.
Handoff from the gun.
Not always, but
Open space at the 25. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard
Ryan, were
line.
you really
He
just
gave
talking
a
like the
little
game
bit
was
of
over
everything on
earlier?
that one.
No?
And that's the benefit to the
I'm
run
glad you
game.
asked
Keep
that
pounding,
question.
keep
No.
pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard.
Nope.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a
I
TD.
dare you to run this.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Touchdown, Rockets! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, we
Well,
dared
we
them.
wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. Just
This
felt a
is
few
the
minutes
same
ago like this
quarterback,
game
right?
was
Wasn't
over,
this the
and all
same
of a sudden,
quarterback? No, it's not.
this
It's
team,
not the same.
they're
This is a new
believing in
quarterback.
themselves. They've got
Osborne
some
was
wind.
not the
They've got
starter
some
here.
hope. Their defense now needs
But,
to get the
oh
football
my.
back to keep that momentum going.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Yeah, I'm worried about increasing the sliders now, because
Fair
imagine
catch,
when
called
we
for
play
and
Texas
made.
in Texas. Well, we'll get there when we get there. Let's focus on. Look, Drayton's hurt again.
And now
We're wear
that
and tear.
cushion
Like,
is a little bit
you're
smaller,
kidding me.
Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure
Just
now
run
on this
the ball.
offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run.
I'm giving the ball to Drayton. Like,
Make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
They'll go to the toss. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
try drive under.
Ball sitting right
They
at
play
the 30.
inside.
It'll
They're
be
playing
3rd and
inside.
short.
Okay. Dan Honeycutt for a touchdown then.
From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it.
You don't
inside the
one-on-one
20.
coverage.
And he'll
Dan
take it to the
Honeycutt.
house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Called it.
And I think
Saw
in
the
pre-snap,
press.
I
Good
think
luck.
both these
That's
guys
he has a
were on the same
platinum
page. They had
ability
a
to
look
break a
defensively
press.
that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the
Take
field.
that,
I'm gonna go
Toledo.
run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like,
Beat him by 10 yards.
Straight down the
5 yards, but
field.
still.
Oh, I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
So Dan Honeycutt has touched the ball 4 times today and has 2 touchdowns, 1 a punt return, and 2
Lining up to
catches
add
for 80
another.
yards and a touchdown. 4 touches, 2 punt returns,
And
and
the
2
extra
catches.
point is true, and they have a
2 touchdowns.
touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
That's pretty good.
Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep.
He's a pretty good ball player if y'all didn't know.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll get him
They
on the
need to
ground
add
as
the ability to
offense comes out
fully
to start the next
customize
drive.
every personnel package because, like,
Okay, so here comes the offense
I don't
returning
want-
to the field.
I
There
don't
wasn't
want
much need to throw it around
my
on that
starting
last drive for the
receivers on the
touchdown,
kick
Jesse.
return
They got
team
it
getting
done
hurt.
running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink
You know
this
what I'm
thing.
saying?
If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off?
Like,
Just
I know you
keep
can
that
change the
here
other
on this
position,
drive.
but you can't
Ryan,
change
if I'm
kick
the
return.
defense,
I want to
I'm
change my
making
special
changes.
teams.
I'm bringing in more big
That's Tim
bodies.
Brooks.
I'm playing
Did he just
more
catch
aggressive
that?
towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of
What a
drive.
catch. What
And
a
the
throw.
Rockets will hustle to the line.
Come on,
And
Brooks.
defensively, this
Get
is
number
exactly
3.
what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win
Strip
this
it.
game.
Strip it. Good
And
try.
makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. It's first down from their own 23-yard line.
Why are we all bunched
Well,
up?
this is one of the
Oh, it's
fastest
because they're
quarterbacks in
okay.
college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get down,
Tried to get through. I had a feeling it was a screen. That was just great execution.
As you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Toledo is just a
They'll try to
well-coached
spread out
team,
this
and you can
defense
tell
on
that every
2nd
time we
and
play
3
them.
with a 4 wide out set.
Just very well coached because,
To
like,
throw, it's Osborne. He makes the connection.
we need
And
Godfrey
the
back,
defense
don't we?
makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Rockets are flying down the field.
Well, down 2 possessions.
Why is
Good
our
news you
safety
get the
back
completion.
45
Bad
feet?
news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium.
He
for
audible
this
to a
offense.
run?
And they'll stop him after a
That's
minimal pickup.
interesting.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll pull it on the read.
Way to stay at
Really
home.
nice stop
Way
there
to
from
stay
the
at
senior
home.
leader. Here
Is that
comes
Dooley?
this home crowd as
That
the
was
defense
Dooley.
tries to get off the field on 3rd down.
Come on. Spy. Oh, no, I couldn't get there.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff.
Oh, that's a
to the
great
running
play
back.
call.
Give him 109 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big
Tell ya,
plays, and he
this
continues to do
Toledo
that here
team
late at a juncture
is
where they've got to
insane.
continue
Every time
running
we
if they're
play
gonna
them,
win.
it's just like,
And the Rockets
who are we
will have it
playing right
1st
now?
and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Buys a little extra time.
Norman is so much slower than Godfrey, like so slow. I'm used to the speed there. And he's a coverage right outside
And it's been a
linebacker,
long
but he's
day
so
for
he
this
feels
offense.
slow.
If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th
That's holding,
sack
right?
They have given up. The
Right?
offensive coordinator has no answers.
That's what I thought. Number
and this
52
defense
again.
has been flying around.
I mean, how do you block our defensive line without holding, though, right?
They say you could call holding on every
It
play.
did look like holding,
Well, they did on that.
like by an extreme
2nd
amount.
down coming up.
But I'm also the head coach of Kentucky, so obviously I'm not going to say it's not.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on. to
BJ
it.
Miners,
One time, that
y'all
would have
remember
been
when we
for their first
when we
pick
got
of the game.
BJ?
Man, this
We knew he was
defense
going to be good at
moved
coverage,
this all
and he
game.
comes in,
Individual
almost gets a
effort.
pick
You
in his
got guys
first
up
snap
front
of the
playing
year.
one-on-one matchups, and they have been terrorized.
Read that perfect.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Lofts
Pick that.
one high and deep.
Rhodes!
That ball is
Come on!
intercepted at the
Perfect
goal
timing,
line.
user pick.
Nice job
What a
by this
pick.
defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got to lead.
I mean,
Bring on the nickel
that quarterback's
defense.
played a
You know
great
the
game.
pass
Like, you
is
have to
ball
force
just
something there,
like
right? You do.
that.
And
Make the INT.
that
Almost
quarterback
put
played a
this
great game. Hang your head up high, right? Because he played great. And
Kentucky has it back in the big blue offense
we are a
takes
great
the field.
defense who allowed
This has
28
been
points
exactly
today.
the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really
Get out of
been
bounds. Don't
moving
get
the
hurt.
And it's been great execution. They've done
I'm not too
exactly
worried
what they
about
wanted
the
to do.
clock. I
Build
know.
the lead.
But, like, I don't want him to get hurt.
Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
He's run out of bounds, but a
Okay, let's
big
put the
play on
backup
that one,
in
and
now.
it'll be a first down.
113 yards,
This
2
guy is
touchdowns,
elite.
only
There's a
18
reason
carries.
why he
That's
starts
all
this
I say
offense.
only.
You just saw
That's
the
how many he
speed
should
in the
have.
open field
He
running
shouldn't have
ability on
45 a
that
game.
last play, and this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
I mean, I want to see a little more intensity out of Dunbar, honestly. I just want to see a little more intensity out of him.
Maintained by this defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football.
You know, he's got
back into
99
traffic.
break tackle. He's got
Exactly
99 acceleration. He just, I don't know. He's not looking great.
Got to get the ball back. You know
He had that
what
great
they're doing.
touchdown,
They're trying
though.
to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires toward the end zone.
I mean, busted coverage, you say?
And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points.
You all were probably yelling into the screen there. I almost missed him. I wasn't even looking at him. That was my 4-3.
This home crowd
I missed it.
starts the season off with
But our offensive
fire
line
and
held
motion
up beautifully.
and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
Well, is Dan Honeycutt generational talent? Yes. That is 3 touchdowns. He's touched the ball 5 times. A punt return for a touchdown. Another punt return not very good. 3 catches for
Getting set
well
for the
over
point
100
after.
yards and 2 touchdown catches.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
We still have to
They're
lock it
just
in
about
defensively.
ready to
We
kick
play
it away.
Kent State next, and then we jump up to Texas. So, like,
And he
if
hauls
Toledo
it
is
in, and
playing like
everybody's on
this,
the edge of
Texas
their
at
seats.
home,
And the
we
return
better
will
lock
be
it in.
brought down.
Why is our defense wore out? Look at him.
The
Come on, team.
Rockets
Like,
offense is back on the field.
it is the first game of the year, but wake up.
David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive.
Almost
that made
picked
me
it.
successful.
Read
Hey,
it.
David, just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Toledo can take a lot of positive out of today. They just played the #1 defense in the league and put up 28 points and over 200 total yards, probably 300 by the end of it. That's amazing. Like, they played a fantastic game. We should have beat them by 45. And this game, it could have been a loss.
He's gonna pass. They're
So
bringing
I don't
heat.
think Toledo should be upset at all. They played an incredible
They
game,
make
and
the stop, trying
they
to pick up
always
just
do
a
when we
little
play
bit
them.
at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
That's why we like to play on week 1.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Complete in the
I
middle.
tell you, number 30 has been a game changer for Toledo. He's done a great job. Where's number 87, though? Why did they put him back in? Number 87 is their wide receiver, but when they gave him the ball, like, he was insane.
The aerial assault continues.
Good
And
hit.
the throw down the gut falls to the ground.
He's got that. He's got a
And this is just
lot
one
of
those
different
days, man,
traits
where everything is going
that help him be a
right?
much
Like, they
better
just haven't
safety.
been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of
I
things that we're
had to
gonna show in the
choose.
film room that
Technically,
people
our
aren't
zone
gonna
was the
like,
middle,
but hopefully
and
we
I
can
had
learn
to
from it
go
and
off
do
on the
better
other.
next time.
Hope our teammates picked up
This
the
offense
other.
has a
They
ton
didn't,
of work
and
left
well,
ahead of
you
them
saw
here in
what
this
happened.
2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of
What?
bounds, you work in the perimeter
Okay.
of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Snap in the shotgun. And it's caught. Touchdown, Toledo.
Nice.
What just happened? What are these two doing? What is our outside linebacker and strong safety doing? Who are we guarding? Oh, they're guarding so they were double teamed on the spot. That was a really cool play call. Look at this. That was a great play call. So number 1, Rhodes was guarding 27, 13 on 88. They got bunched up. I think Gates was supposed to guard 81. And I think Norman was supposed to guard the curl. They got bunched up. And, well, that's embarrassing for Gates and Norman. Or maybe number 37. No, it was double team. 37 and Gates were supposed to cover 87. Both of them. Because we saw it on the pre-play art. Is either 24 and 37 or 45 and 37. One of them was supposed to guard the curl. The other one was supposed to guard 81 or 87 there. I think that's 81. That's rough coverage, but a great play call, honestly. I want that play. That's really cool.
It's going down the field,
I don't like to see it used against us, but it is a cool play.
Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They're definitely up against it.
I trust our
Time
team.
running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Let's get weird. This is exactly what they needed. They needed something to happen. Down 2 possessions, fourth quarter. Got to make it happen. Onside kick team comes through.
Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time.
I know you're like, Ryan, why not call timeout? I didn't think they were going to get it. I've never had anybody get a kick against me, even in that formation. I've never seen an onside kick recovered in this video game.
Coming after it.
Good tackle.
And the defense is all quarterback, and down he goes.
Wow. Sorry, team. That's all on me.
Clock's running. Second down coming.
Just trying to get the game over.
Wants to throw. It's Osborne.
Get up.
Didn't have much of a choice there,
No.
but to get rid of it.
No.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Not Rooks. Please be okay. Please be okay, Rooks. No, no, no.
Decibels rising as the
We get to see
crowd
Egg
gets
Bowl.
behind this defense on third down.
That's rough.
From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. The
If they come
defense
back
got
and win this
caught
game,
that
bruised
time,
ribs,
and they
substitute. He's
finally
fine.
get him on the ground
Get him out of the game.
41. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
We've got to change
Rockets
subs
have
or
it with
something
the first
because
and 10.
our team should not be this tired. We've been on the field a lot, don't get me wrong, but
He's looking to throw it. Trying to get to it. Unleashes one.
has anybody found optimal subs?
And he almost
Or
ran
defense?
away from everybody on that one. A huge
not get
pickup
tired?
on that play. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. And they got to the line expeditiously. Spiked it and stopped the clock.
I am so shocked with this Toledo team right now.
Can the
Georgia's
defense
going to
stop
score
them again
400 on us,
second and
everybody.
goal?
We just got to learn the strengths of our defense, though.
He's looking to throw. Getting some heat.
Let's
He'll
go.
be brought
Kendricks
down
does
at
it
the
again. He's had a
5-yard
great
line, and
game.
This defense is on its heels. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play.
Like, everybody on our defense is just wore out.
From the gun, wants to pass. Floating away.
Like, I had a spy there, but he was too tired.
And give them a chance with the late touchdown. Still
I can tell you
alive
one
in this
thing. We're not going to be the #1 team after today.
Any chance to make
Or
this
we
happen.
just
We
helped
had to
Toledo get
score
into the top
with a little
25.
time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we
Welcome
need
to the
kick
top
onside,
25,
get an
Toledo.
onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
This is nuts.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Just over 20 seconds to play. They must recover this onside kick to
Thank
have a
you.
chance. Looks as if the hands team
Mill
will
it.
be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming. And you
We
put those
won,
guys
but
that are great catchers of the football. The
I
first
don't know
guys,
if we
what do?
celebrate
They get
that one
blocked.
too
They'll blow
much.
somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What a win. You know, we put up a lot of points, a great showing offensively, and then you say, well, what about defense? And we don't talk about defense in week 1. That was embarrassing at the end. Our defense held up the first 3 quarters. That was great defense, and then they fell flat. They got tired. I don't know what our strength and conditioning coach Jerry did in the offseason with this team. Maybe he was trying to get Ryan Gamer ready for baseball season for MLB The Show 25. But, like, wake up, Jerry. You better have them run after today and tomorrow and the next week. Get them in shape. Everybody was wore out. And it led to Toledo scoring 21 points. But here's the thing. If that's Georgia, we lose that game. Yes, it shouldn't have been that close. That's on me. Onside kick. I should have called a timeout, changed to a regular onside kick recovery. We'd probably get it. That's on me. So it should have been a 2-touchdown win. It was only 1. So, wow. But offensively amazing. This team is amazing. Like, we are absolutely stacked in every position. Like, insane. 49-42. We had 453 yards, but look at Toledo. 541. This is the only team that has been able to run on us or pass on us. 246 rushing yards and 4 rushing touchdowns. A lot of that was their quarterback. Their quarterback dominated. And it worked out, though. 295 passing for Toledo, 264 Kentucky. We played one of our best games offensively, rushing and passing, but Toledo got the job done. But you know why we won? We won the interception battle. This Kentucky team had no turnovers, believe it or not. I did not throw 1 interception. It's a beautiful thing. I'm going to remember this video forever. So we do remember Toledo now. We just remember that I did throw an interception against them here in season 5. Look at the junior quarterback, not sophomore anymore. Stephen Bullock, 314 rating, 12 for 14, 264 yards, 3 touchdowns. That's his best game yet. He was so accurate today. That was absolutely incredible. And running back was great. Trayvon Drayen, 18 for 113, 2 touchdowns. He got some wear and tear. We're going to have to give him about 18 to 20 carries a game, and that's it. A Dunbar, 841, and had a touchdown on his first carry. A Tremaine Stack did not get a carry. We may put Tremaine Stack in next week over Dunbar. I just do not like the way Dunbar looked out there personally after that first touchdown. He seemed slow. Yeah, 89 speed and great acceleration, change of direction. Just didn't look good against Toledo. We'll have to see how it plays out. But Honeycutt, amazing. 3 for 140 and 2 touchdowns. Guerrero had a touchdown as well. Good game for our quarterback and for our receivers, right? Not a lot of passing, though, but we did what we needed to do to win the game, right? And defensively, I mean, the star of the show was Kendricks and Rooks. Kendricks gets 2.5 sacks, 3 tackles for loss, and 9 total tackles. Rooks had 5 total tackles, 2 sacks, and 2 tackles for loss. Like, amazing. Look at Scholar. He took him to school. Let's go. The freshman gets to play right away. 1 sack in his debut. That's what I'm talking about. And then I thought he was a redshirt freshman, so we just got him. We need to look at punt return, right? Dan Honeycutt, an incredible spin. He spun out 3 players on Toledo's kick return or punt team and ran it for a touchdown for 86 yards. That was amazing. Just outran everybody. Great blocking on special teams there too. Dan Honeycutt's an absolute superstar, everybody. Like, he's an athlete at the highest level. Dan Honeycutt is going to be unstoppable out there in this season. Like, he could break every record, possibly. The only thing that's going to stop Dan Honeycutt from breaking records is the fact that we don't throw very much. So, right? He's going to have to get a lot of production off the catches that he gets. But 49-42, not what I was expecting, honestly. But could I have made better decisions defensively? Yes. Was our defense tired? Yes. We're a new defensive core. Our secondary, they looked pretty good for the most part most of the game. We couldn't stop the run, which is unlike our team. That's unlike our team. We are good at stopping the run, but it did not show up there. And that's unfortunate, right? We have to find a way to get the job done on defense. We have to stop the run. And I understand that I should have switched to a 4-3 and got rid of the nickel formation, but the nickel formation is our go-to. And should I have done a 4-3? I don't know. Hindsight's 20/20, everybody. You learn from it and get better in the next one. That's all we can do. But let's go into the recruiting here. Week 1 is underway. We got the win. Where will we go? I don't know. 49-42 against Toledo. Toledo's going to move up. That's a fact. Okay, now we shouldn't have much to do here recruiting because we got all of our hours out there. So we got JJ Wake. And wow, we're leading the way. Jamie Campanaro, cornerback. And this quarterback is really good too. Like, we have some great talent already. JJ Wake could be the future, likely to be the future quarterback of this team. Good throw power, good stats overall, and a 5-star gym. So this is our replacement, JJ Wake. That's a cool name too. Alec Vaughn, a 5-star wide receiver. I know we're not supposed to go after receivers, but he's got 50-50 ability, everybody. And that 50-50 ability is a game changer, and he wants to go to Kentucky. Look at that. And then Carl Marcus wants to go to Kentucky. Logan Lampman wants to go to Kentucky, defensive tackle. What is Marcus? Oh, he's got platinum quick jump. I am not messing this up. We get another chance. We get another chance. I runned our recruit last year. Lee Brock. He might get quick jump back next year. I moved him back to right outside linebacker. I forgot. I didn't even know they lost their perks. But when it changes them to a different position, different type, not all positions allow quick jump, or not all like different tendencies allow quick jump. So it was painful. It was painful, but we have Carl Marcus, and maybe Lee Brock will get better next year. We may have 2 platinum quick jump players. Imagine. Logan Lampman, very good defensive tackle. We have so much talent already. Athletic power back, Sean, and we're leading the way. Don't really need to change anything. Roland Brazil, defensive tackle, speed rusher with 79 speed, 85 tackle, and a pocket disruptor. Yeah, that's pretty good. Rico Kaufman, elusive halfback with okay speed, but it's sidestep and 360. That's very good. I like it. George Smelter, left tackle, power tendency. Good run blocking, good pass blocking. It's got the 2nd level perk as well. We're not leading the way though, so we may lose this one. So what we can do is go up to who was dominating this one, Alec Vaughn. So what we're going to do is back off about 25 hours on Vaughn. And if we start to lose them, that's fine. We have tons of wide receivers, but we definitely want this left tackle. So we're going to do this just to change it around, because we got a lot of boost, right? And we're going to get more at 75, which is going to be nice. Elijah Walters, a right tackle, power tendency, and we're a little bit down there. We have hours elsewhere. We don't need 2 receivers, but isn't this the really fast receiver? Yeah, with platinum shifty. Okay. So which one do we want? We don't need 2 receivers in this class. We don't. Probably the Jim, right? With 50-50. Yeah, 94. I think we need to remove one of these personally. I really do, because we do not need 2 receivers in this class. I mean, I feel like what I'm going to do is just take off like 25 and put them on the other, because it's not, I don't want to like stop going after them, but I also realize that are we going to actually get them? Well, probably not. So this one, I do want to increase about 5 more hours here. Yeah, the other receiver, that platinum shifty is really good, but I feel like the 50-50 trait is even better. So it's the 50-50 that I go for more. Now, Khalil Mumphrey would be an incredible kick returner, though. Like, would probably be unstoppable, but we got Dan Honeycutt. JJ Conrad, a 5-star right guard, and we are leading the way, only sending the house. That's great. And then Laundry Chun, a 4-star gym left in speed rusher. Is this the one with 82 speed, 86 acceleration? Very good player. Craig Sharp, left guard. We're not spending a lot of hours, but he really wants to go to Kentucky. And a 4-star gym. Good stats across the board. The problem is run blocking. I know. Probably won't get to play. And then Roy Loudermilk. Already, once different Kentucky businesses in the milking business found out about Kentucky offering Loudermilk, they all are in the process of offering name, image, likeness deals for milk. So so there you go, Roy Loudermilk. And yeah, we better get this player, right? Tight end, vertical threat, and 86 speed, good acceleration, really good acceleration at 89, good route running. We have to get Loudermilk, right? That's just a perfect name. Tennessee, you better stay away. Ooh, this is the one we really want. I still think we can win against Oregon. I know we're losing initially, but that's fine. We can't hard sell yet, but when we can start to gain. We're maxing out hours already. There's nothing else we can do. We really want this free safety big time. House call, good speed, good awareness already. Going to be a really good player. Travaris Hag, a 4-star gem cornerback. We're only spending 35 hours, so I still think we need to take more off that second receiver, or maybe even move the second receiver off the list. I don't think I'm ready for off the list yet, but I'm going to do like 25 and 5 and free up 20 probably around for Tavares, because you got to think of what does our team need more, right? So what does our team need more? I feel like we need defense, clearly. Everybody shook their head yes. They're like, yeah, huh? What makes you think that, Ryan? Well, yeah. Freddie Brent, left outside linebacker, 5-star. Quick jump. Okay, I think we just need to remove that other receiver off the list. We don't need a receiver. Like we have 9 receivers. And look at me going after more receivers, right? Like, what am I doing? All of you all shake your head every time I put another receiver on the list. And just wait till the offseason where I add even more, right? We're not winning in Georgia's pipeline here. Like, we're not going to be able to spend the resources that Georgia is going to spend to get Mumphrey. And I hate to play against Mumphrey, though. I can tell you that right now. He's really good. I can tell you that. He's not a gem, though. I'm removing him. Sorry. You go to Georgia, and we'll crush you. You go to Georgia, and you're going to wish you would have went to the Kentucky Wildcats. I can tell you that right now. I'm going to go after all the quick jump players. Quick jump is so good. Okay, so we have 20 more hours. We got to look at who we're close on, right? That's going to be the thing. Who needs the extra hours? Pipeline. This is not our pipeline, but we can't put any more hours. We really want Loudermilk. We want that right tackle. We maxed out. We don't need... Nah, we do need that left end, don't we? 75 we maxed out. Now that one's getting close, that power back. And we don't need as many halfbacks as we have, but... I think for now... Since Oregon's pipeline is here, we'll have to decide between the speed rusher, defensive tackle... and this halfback. Yeah, I think we have so many defensive tackles. We're going to need running backs in the future to develop. We got to get lucky on them. So let's go 10 here. And then I want to go 10 here. I don't know. Athlete might be more important than that power back. Because could possibly play many different positions, right? Yeah. I wish that running back was a 5-star gem. We have a lot of great defensive tackle talent, right? So let's just do that. And then we're going to add 10 here. I just love recruiting. I want a college basketball game so much. Like, I feel like we all, maybe not all of us, but a lot of us here, probably me playing this and you all playing this game and watching this series, probably would love a college basketball game too. It would be fantastic. Like, I want a basketball game so bad, and I just love recruiting, you know? I love recruiting, and I love spending time on it, and it's just so awesome. This series has been awesome. That's a win, everybody. Let's go ahead and advance the week and see what happened to our ranking. That's going to be the big question. I think we'll stay top 5. I don't know about number 1. We did score a lot, though, but it was against Toledo. Look at this. A lot of recruits number 1 on. That's awesome. 13 recruits number 1. That's incredible. Oh no, here we go. Where are we? Kyle Kendricks, SEC Defensive Player of the Year. Of the week. Let's go. Come on. Where are we? Dan Honeycutt, SEC Offensive Player of the Year of the Week. I don't know why I keep saying the year. That's awesome. Let's go, Dan. And number 1 still. Good. Okay, they recognize we still scored 41 points against the best defense in the league, Toledo. And clearly the number 1 offense. Now, I know everybody's question is, where's Toledo? Well, we'll find that out next episode when we go through all of it. Now, Kent State we should crush. 94 versus 76. If we lose this game, our season might be over. Well, Notre Dame lost against Northern Illinois, and they went on to make the national championship game. So even if we lose this, we'll have to talk to Notre Dame and see how they did it and find a way back if we lose against Kent State. Thank you all so much for watching this to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like before you go. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more. You can check out the full playlist in the video description, along with my College Football 25 Road to Glory series and all my other career mode series here on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel. I'll see you next time. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.